What is up, everyone? It's me, Troi, and I'm back again with another video. And this is going to be a spotlight video of Sisters in Crime, where I share a black female author writing within the mystery field, crime fiction, with a black female lead in the story, okay? That's what I live for, okay, Miss Girl, okay? This author's debut is called The Broken Places, and the author's name is Tracy Clark. The subtitle is A Chicago Mystery, and from what I'm understanding on her website, this is going to be a trilogy or triology, however you want to say it, girl. Triology, biology, what was the 3-6 Mafia? Okay, anyway, sometimes I find these authors as it concerns recommendations when I'm just buying books online. Sometimes it really is a matter of me going to the bookstore and browsing the shelf. So when I go to the bookstore, I go from shelf to shelf to shelf, not necessarily looking for these sort of authors, but just as a reader in general. But when I discover something, with a black female author writing within the mystery field, it's such a gem to me that I automatically pick up the book. And I was so lucky that I had coupons, and not only that, it was tax-free weekend last weekend. So I was like, well, girl, let me see, this book's list price is $26. I knocked it down to maybe about $20 or something. But regardless, I was gonna spend the money to get this book because I want her to succeed. Let me tell you, if I discover you, you're gonna get a sale off my ass. I'm just gonna keep it real. You're gonna get a sale off my ass. If I see your books, you're gonna get a sale off my ass, okay? But with that being said, let me just go ahead and read some of the synopsis here. And I'm really excited about this one because the main protagonist is going to be a private investigator. So, cops can make mistakes even when they're not rookies. If anyone knows that, it's Cass Raines, who took a bullet 2 years ago after an incompetent colleague screwed up a tense confrontation with an armed suspect. Deeply traumatized by the incident, Cass Raines from the Chicago PD, leaving one less female African-American on the force. Now she's head of a one-woman private investigation agency, taking on just enough work to pay the bills. She spends the rest of her time keeping an eye on the tenants in her little Hyde Park apartment building, biking along the lakefront, and playing chess with the only father figure she's ever known, Father Ray Heaton. When Father Ray asks Cass to look into a recent spat of vandalism at his church, she readily agrees to handle the case, but only hours later she's horrified to discover his murdered body in the church confessional. Girl! Reading this, I'm ready to find out what happened, okay? Why they do that to that man. But anyway, and then not only that, a dead gangbanger sprawled out nearby. She knew Pop, as she called him, had ticked off plenty of people, from some slumlords to drug dealers, and even some parishioners and politicians, with his uncompromising defense of the downtrodden. So he's a pastor who, as he's a part of the community. He is always he's always, trying to fight for the underdog. But anyway, I'm really excited to read this book. Now, I'm going to be really frank here that a lot of the times when I just kind of randomly pick up, when we want to say randomly, it could be cases of hit and miss. I know that some people ask me how did I feel about that Barnett book, what was it called, Hollywood Homicide, and because that's just one that I want to share with you guys last year. And y'all are really not ready for me to give you my opinion on that book. So y'all, you're not ready. You're not ready. I wasn't ready, okay? But what I will just go ahead and say is that I think that this is probably much more my speed because I love private investigators in general. So with that said, I just want to give a spotlight, Bright Light of Broken Places by Tracy Clark. I am praying, Tracy Clark, girl, if you see this video, I wish you nothing but the tremendous amount of success, sister. I want you to win. That's all I want. I just want you to freaking win. But that's it, guys. Y'all take care, stay blessed, and remember to read all the books that you want to read, girl, because this is about you, okay?